I'm on the 6th hole, difficult par 3, water up the left, these bunkers on the right. I'm going to show you two situations that you can find yourself in bunkers. The first one is the plug lie. That's where the ball has come straight into its own pitch mark and sort of 2/3 of it is below the level of the sand. This one is the poached egg, and we call that because the sand has scattered away from it, but it's still a tricky lie. What I'm going to do is talk you through these two different situations and try to give you a technique that will get you out of trouble. We'll take the poached egg first. What's happened is it's kind of disturbed my entry point in the sand. Where I want to hit into the sand, there's sort of a ridge around it, and I have to now work that backwards. So I'm going to take a little bit more distance behind the ball for my entry point. I'm also, because of that, going to take a little bit more club head speed and go for a bit bigger divot, a bit thicker, deeper divot. So this is becoming more of a powerful swing. The key things are, stay committed to that shot. You have to get your weight nice and ahead. You can feel as though you've got quite a lot of knee flex in this left leg here. That's going to help me almost angle my swing more down. And now I need to be pretty aggressive. Because I'm going to take such a big, thick divot, I'm going to have to add more momentum than normal to get this ball out onto the green. The decision that you make is vital, and you also have to manage it. I much prefer to have a putt, even if I'm past the flag, than to have to hit another bunker shot. So the key thing is, you have to get it out in one. Open up that club face a little bit. That's going to give more bounce. Really weight forward, aggressively up into the air, stay focused on an extra little bit of sand behind the ball there, and hopefully I'll be able to get it out. I would expect that little bit of extra run from the ball. Because I wasn't able really to take a shallow divot, I didn't get such a good hit on the ball. I got a much thicker divot, but I got the ball out, and I always would anticipate that it's going to run out a little bit further. But from where I was, a perfectly acceptable shot. Now we've got the plug lie. Plug lies are much more difficult, and there's kind of two theories about what you should do, especially to the club face at address. The first, to really take away the bounce, what I have to do is take a very vertical, deep divot. I have to find a way to get into there, build up a big cushion of sand in between my club head and the ball, and hopefully create enough momentum to get the ball to pop out of the sand, out of that plug lie, and onto the green. The other idea is that you can open up the club face. It's a more skillful shot. It requires much more club head speed because the open face is going to allow the sand to wipe across the face, and I won't be able to build up that cushion as effectively. Start with a shut face first, and if you get really good at that, you can start to get that club face into a more neutral or even open position. So shut that club face down, stand pretty close to the ball, and the reason for that is we want to have the most vertical descent possible. Close to the ball, ball back in your stance, weight on your left foot, and now you just have to use some muscle power. So you can see how much that ball released when it got onto the green. I would totally expect that. You could see how I kind of punched the club head into the sand. I allowed the club head to die with momentum. I didn't try to get a big follow through. The ball popped up, and then with the spin on the ball, it released out to the hole. But two totally acceptable results from very difficult lies. You do need to practice, but before that, you need to know what to do.